Humans and cats share common aims. Both species love sleeping, overeating, and tummy rubs. What? I carry a lot of stress in my tummy. So why is it that when you meet a cat in a game, our feline friends are no help at all? You can't count on these aloof little blighters for any assistance whatsoever, unless you count being adorable and enormously distracting from the task at hand. Here are the cats in video games that were absolutely no help, because of course they weren't.
Kitty, kitty, kitty! Come here, come here!
As Shenmue hero Ryo, you're on a quest to avenge your father's killing. An all-consuming quest for justice from which your focus will not stray until— Stop, hang on, was that a cat? Your first contact with this mission-collapsing kitty comes as Ryo passes the Yamanose shrine and finds his friend's little sister caring for it in a humble cardboard box.
See, the other day, when it rained, a car ran over her mommy.
It transpires that the kitten is an orphan, its mother having been run over by the big black car that transported your father's killer on his way home from murderizing your dad.
She's so tiny, but already an orphan.
Killed my father and then orphaned a kitten. This guy's gonna pay right after we make sure that this little kitty is definitely okay. Ryo feels an intense bond with the kitten as, like him, it recently lost a parent and is struggling to get by in the harsh new reality with which it's faced. Also, it has big fluffy paws and little soft ears. However, spending time with the kitten is entirely optional. It doesn't get Ryo any extra items or skills, and indeed you may end up spending a lot of in-game cash feeding it tinned fish.
Seems you were hungry, huh?
Plus, like all cats, the kitten isn't great at reciprocating the love you shower it with. Check out Ryo here attempting a heart-to-heart.
You and I have a lot in common. Our parents died on the same day. Oh, Nozomi.
Oh, okay, but bye then. Good talk. Still, expect to spend plenty of in-game time finding the kitty when it gets lost and eventually watching as it's welcomed into a loving home.
My mommy said I can keep Mimi at our house.
She did? That's wonderful. Always take good care of her, okay?
Aw, Kitty found a forever home and we found our father's killer. What? The game ends with him still at large? Maybe we should have spent less time with that cat.
Did you ever wonder why in Fallout 4 you're more capable and productive than anyone else in the Commonwealth? Well, here's a theory. You've got a dog. When faithful companion Dogmeat isn't fetching critical items from halfway across the map, he's savagely battling your enemies, and generally turning you into an unstoppable, quest-crushing killing machine. Can you imagine how much less effective the sole survivor would be if he had a cat instead? Well, guess what? You don't have to imagine. For a vision of what could have been, consider would-be explorer Hawthorne, who spends most of his day sat around in Diamond City's Dugout Inn, chugging moonshine and freely admitting that his own post-apocalyptic escapades aren't always so successful.
Last place I was going to check out was Salem. Real old town far to the north. Never made it though. Got a bad feeling about that area.
Why is it that Hawthorne, an otherwise capable survivor, rarely ventures beyond the confines of his town? Maybe we'll find clues if we check out his residence.
Nice.
Okay, I know that nothing in the irradiated wasteland is exactly fresh, but come on. You know this room smells bad. Hawthorne may be lacking mission-critical loot, but somehow he's acquired dozens of cats, hanging around, licking themselves, stretching and generally being no help to their owner, unless you get some kind of stat bonus for shoveling 12 tons of cat litter. Hey, cat, can you carry some items for me? I'll take that as a no. There but for the grace of Mog, go you, sole survivor. Thank goodness for Dogmeat, eh? Otherwise, you wouldn't be out in the punishing wilderness fighting ghouls and scrabbling for food. You'd be stuck in this room full of lovely cats, looking at adorable pictures of kittens. Hang on, Hawthorne may be onto something here.
In Bayonetta, you play as a badass witch who travels the world to fight the Angels of Paradiso. Now, most people would notice a massive fight between large angelic monsters and a witch that murders them with her hair. Unfortunately, in Bayonetta, there is a trinity of realities, and the human world cannot see all the chaos in Paradiso. However, there is one animal that can cross realms, and that is, yep, you guessed it, the humble cat. For centuries, cats have been the go-to companion for witches in folklore, usually due to them having magical properties. Like being fuzzy little cuties.
That's not magic.
Pretty magical. However, being fuzzy little cuties is all they seem to do in Paradiso. While Bayonetta is pulling off sick combos, they just wander around being cats. I mean, come on guys, are you not going to help? These angels, a lot of them, look kind of like birds. Don't cats love killing birds? But you can't stay mad at them. It isn't really their fight. The angels are massive and cats only have tiny little kitty paws, unlike Bayonetta with her massive arsenal of guns and murder hair catsuit. So it's best for them to stay out of the way, unless we discover that they've got super amazing secret ninja skills. What?
None of the cats on this list are helpful, but none are as downright rude as the ones to be found in The Witcher 3. Despite Geralt's cat-like eyes, these kitties clearly feel no kinship with witchers, showing their obvious disdain for his monster-slaying creed, hissing and retreating whenever he goes in for a cuddle. Harsh, cats! That's the same way you as a species react to the xenomorph in Alien, and I don't think I deserve that level of contempt. Do I? As if that wasn't enough, the cats in The Witcher really go the extra mile in terms of unhelpfulness, because, in Witcher lore, they're the only beasts apart from dragons capable of absorbing magic energy. But, get this, nobody knows what they do with it. Fine cats, be mysterious. I have secrets too, you know. Like the fact I'm a xenomorph. What? Who? You're a xenomorph, what?
I think I'm going to enjoy this.
Catwoman could have hardly chosen a better animal on which to theme her whole deal. After all, she's athletic, aloof, and you're never sure if she genuinely loves Batman or just likes the fact that he owns a big house with lots of fireplaces and puts down a tray of food at regular intervals. Batman is besotted, of course, so it's little wonder that when you play as him, you may find yourself preoccupied by the groups of kitties that occupy Gotham's rooftops. How did they get here? Why are notoriously solitary animals hanging around in pairs? These are the kinds of questions for the world's greatest detective. Alfred, clear the bat schedule. Well, tell the Gotham hospitals infected with the Joker's blood that they'll have to wait. Because cats, Alfred. Sadly, there's not really any mystery. These cute little furballs simply denote spots where you can swap between playing as Batman or Catwoman. See, just press X right now and you can stop gawping at cats and get on with the mission. Just press X and stop looking at the cats. Just press X. You can do this, Ellen. Just do it. Press X.
Travis Touchdown, protagonist of No More Heroes, has a long to-do list. Specifically, there are 10 items on that list, because that's how many lethal assassins Travis must take down in order to fulfill his ambition of becoming the top-ranked killer in the land, and complete the game. Well, it's a tough job, but you've got the focus to win. After all, we're talking about battling ranked assassins. What could possibly be more demanding of your attention? Yeah, we're gonna be killed by assassins. Stealing your attention from the task at hand is Jeane, a gorgeous little kitten that lives in Travis's motel room, where cat-based activities include stroking Jeane's little face, watching her little eyes follow a cat toy, and feeding her from her little cat bowl.
There.
Yeah. What do all these activities have in common? They do absolutely nothing to further your progress in the game. No, don't settle or... Meow. Well, now I can't get up. Jeane returns in No More Heroes 2, and while she's no less distracting, she has put on a huge amount of weight, which you can help her shift with a series of exercises that demean you both.
There. That was close.
On the plus side, apart from the risk of throwing your back out with too many cat lifts, Jeane's powers of distraction are basically harmless. I mean, unless you're Travis's mentor, Thunder Ryu.
What? A cat? You frightened me for a second, kitty.
Master! So Jeane, you're no help, you got my friend killed, and all my money is going on luxury cat food for you. Why exactly do we keep you around again? Just take it.
In the Assassin's Creed series, more cautious members of society tend to avoid people with hoods, edged weapons, and more straps on their clothing than any normal person needs. But the cats in this series do not fit into this category. And they aren't afraid of an assassin or two. Fortunately for these cats, they aren't on any hit list of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Unfortunately for us, they interfere with us assassinating our targets by having classically beautiful cat faces. You just have to stop, and then you want to smush them and take them home, and look, I just really like cats. Ubisoft added cats to the series in Assassin's Creed 3, allowing players to go up to pet them, animating the cute kitties to show their affection by rubbing up against Connor's leg. Aw, nice to see that cats will always love you, Connor, even if no one else does. However, for Assassin's Creed Unity, the ability to say hello to our furry friends was taken away. We wonder if that's because Ubisoft realised that so many players like me weren't getting on with the story, but were instead stopping to say hi to every single cat they met. What? I said I really like cats. Another reason could be that it wasn't brought back for Assassin's Creed Unity because Arno found this sinister scene. Oh, hey, cat pals, are those dead dudes Templars? Because if not, I'm gonna go.
Hey, you my dude, right? Man, these young cats is crazy, you know? Show.
The original GTA 5 didn't have any cats, and oh boy, did we get a lot of stuff done. However, furry little feline ne'er-do-wells were added to the game for its re-release on the new consoles, enriching the state of San Andreas with their lackadaisical attitude and ability to ignore you completely, unless you try and pet them, of course. No, kitty, come back! I don't want to rob banks, I want to run with you in the forest. GTA 5's cats maintain the species' impressive track record of never having knowingly assisted a human ever. But perhaps their most impressive feat is making human players painfully aware of how rubbish our species is by comparison. Finding and consuming a peyote plant has a chance of triggering a hallucinatory episode, in which you'll find out just how amazing it feels to be a cat.
Am I a cat? I am. I'm a cat. I am a cat. Oh, this is amazing. This life just makes total sense. I see everything.
Yeah, that's not very helpful, cats of Grand Theft Auto. How am I supposed to recapture the thrill of destruction in this chaotic open world now that I know the secret to true happiness is actually being a cat? I'm parachuting out of a stolen fighter jet and onto the back of a speeding train. So why do I feel so empty inside? It's because I'm not a cat, isn't it? Damn it, cats.
So there are some cats in games that show to us that if you want to get away with murder or like stop people from committing murder, all you have to do is like just put a cat in their face and they go, oh, it's so cute. But if you can think of any other cute cats that you kind of got slightly distracted by, let us know in the comments down below. And also, if you want to watch some more videos, we've got some here from us, more videos from us you should go watch because we're great. And then here from our friends over at Outside Xbox, they are also great. And you should also click this magical subscribe button, balloon, circle thing. It's totally amazing and you will get told about all the cool things. It will make you a cool cat.